Jason Ruona from JConcepts, and they've released two different bodies here this week. One for the TLR 8T 4.0 and the other for the new RC8 V3.
Yeah, I mean, I think we come in to this event, we've had a body before for the TLR Truggy, the 3.0 version. What we wanted to do is go ahead and have a new 4.0 version for the truck that they've released this year. So what we did is we were here at the warm-up. We took some notes about what we thought we wanted to do and accomplish with the new body. So we slimmed it up a little on the sides. What we did is we added a little more clearance in the front, for the shocks and the different parts in the front end. We wanted to have a little bit more clearance there. And then probably the biggest thing we've done is we've added some large rails down the side here, which helps stiffen the bed area on this truggy body. Because what ends up happening is you land so much on the cab and everything that it flexes here. So we tried to stiffen the bed area up quite a bit. Something that has been unique about the Finnisher bodies is we have these little name plates in the back, and we kind of built that area up. We still have a bolt-on, fin here in the back, which it's really kind of unique for the truggy bodies. You kind of it's really noticeable when you're driving. We added the large ribs in the center of the body, the little fin down the center, which kind of stacks up right next to the engine head, and just kind of gives the thing a little bit. It's got a much leaner look to it when you're driving. It's a little it's a little stiffer in the bed area, and it's just been a really nice piece for that particular truck.
It's interesting to think that aerodynamics and certain features on the body can actually change how such a big, heavy vehicle works around the track.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're talking about these cars and you're talking about the best drivers, I think that there's a big part of the appearance side of it. I think, don't get me wrong, I think this is people still migrate towards the ones that they like the way they look the best. But I think in the end, there is a performance factor that people kind of add into that. And I think at your very highest level of driver, they are able to tell the difference in these little things that we change. And, they still have to kind of give their stamp of approval on it. It's something we go through, and we'll talk more about that at the buggy. But, it's something we go through with truggy, buggy, and then in the 10 scale, like back when we were in the Worlds and stuff like that.
And so, like you said, for the buggy body, the new RC8 V3, there's kind of a cool story behind this, and that's particularly why you picked Spencer Rivkin's body to show us off the new Strike 2.
Yeah, I mean, he's been running a lot of 8-scale this year. He's had a lot of success with our regular striker body for the car. We came out with that about last year for the Nationals. And, this year he's had so much success driving this car at races with a lot of high grip. The car seems to work so well in those conditions. What we've done here is he went out and did some testing recently and just kind of commented that, he's like, I'd really like to try to get some more grip, if possible, out of the body. He's just like, I'm running on some of these tracks that are a little looser. I'm running more small pin tires, stuff like, he was out in California running out there, one on a JBRL. I think he did a grassroots race. He's been out there kind of running just about everything. And, he commented that, he'd like to try to get some more traction out of the body. So, Paul kind of sat down at work, Paul Wynn, and we kind of made his little wish come true here. He said, hey, I'd like to have something for the Nats, and we didn't get a lot of notice, but we got Larry Genova from Custom RC Graphics. He really kind of dials us in with the paint jobs last minute. He always takes care of us there, and we added these the front, kind of the finger channels here in the front pods of the body, and we also added a very heavy kind of a wicker ledge in the back. So we were just kind of hoping here to add a little more overall to the car, give the driver more confidence, and so far it's working well for him.
Definitely working well for both drivers, both Ryan and Spencer, performing very well on day one of qualifying here at the 2016 Roar Field Off-Road Nationals. And Jason, thank you so much for showing us off both new lids.
Absolutely. Thanks to LiveRC for being here, and I was supporting the big races and RC in general, so thank you.
G main will be marshaled by the Truggy E main, the 5th race. Because we have a shortage in the first race of drivers, we are going to need some volunteers to